Ethan Matos will step in now.
Nobody down here. Let's go, Matt. Wait for your pitch up there, huh? Hey, all right. Here we go now.
Pause, now the pitch.
Hey, wait for it.
On the ground is short. This could be two. Bare-handed for one. On the first, and how about that double play? Wow.
First and second, nobody out. You think you're in a great position to do some damage here in this inning. And then, the one thing that you could not have is the double play, and that's exactly what you get.
Fletcher Daly will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Come on, Matt. Here we go, guys. Let's go. Here we go, guys.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey, plays at one now.
On the ground is short.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on,
Throw
come
to
on.
first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rubber Ducks lead this one 2-1. Rod Ramey will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Now the
No
pitch.
ups, yeah, no ups.
Curveball grounded towards second.
Dig.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 8, Carmen Valenzuela.
The kid will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. First offering on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, plays at first. Plays at first. Here we go,
The
boys.
1-0 pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Here we go. Oh, baby. Pitch up there. Come on, Matt.
Ready now on 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Here we go, right now, fellas. Hey, like the kid
And
over
now
there.
before the
Time out.
1-2, time is called at home plate.
Hey, need a strikeout right here. It's your guy. Hey, come on now, fellas.
Again, a 1-2. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider. He starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
The kid will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. set, now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
He's ready, now the pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot. There's no denying he's been swinging one of the hottest bats on the club, if not the entire league. He comes through again with his second hit of the ball game. This one for 2 bases.
Wayne Dankes will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch coming. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Hey, 2 late. 2 late. He's got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
From the belt, the pitch. Still taking here as he looks at the slider this time, and he's in a big hole now, down 0-2.
Well, he's got a big pitch coming up here. That would be huge if he could get out of this with the game still even.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Dan Andrews will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now here's the pitch. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Rubber Ducks lead it 4-2. Travis Lind will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Now the 1-2. Hard hit to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
The kid will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
One down now. One down. Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Throw me a ground ball right here. Let's go. Let's ground ball. 2-2 for you right here.
Here's the 1-1. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's the 2-1 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Michael Fitzgerald will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. The pitch. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't trade places with that guy for anything. I mean, this would sting on a 95-degree afternoon in Arlington. But on a cold night like this, he's going to be feeling that for a couple of hours. That's called a good old-fashioned jam sandwich.
Fletcher Daly will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now here it comes. Swing and a little tapper out in front of the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rubber Ducks lead this one 4-3. Johnny Staley is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Carmen Valenzuela will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And this is on the ground toward the hole. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Nice job there as he gets the first 2 men to face him here. And now they're just 1 out away from picking up the first 2 games of this series.
Dan Andrews will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, you know, some late-game heroics at the bottom of the 8th were what proved to be the difference. They rallied back to win in front of a very enthusiastic home crowd.
Tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Full of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB.
La música de Harry Fraud.